News for you. A live look at Windsor Castle, where tributes continue to pour in for Prince Philip. And we are now hearing from Prince William. CTV's Danielle Hamandjian is standing by outside of Buckingham Palace. What can you tell us, Danielle?
Good morning to you, Jennifer. Well, we heard from all four of Prince Philip's children over the weekend. Today, it is his grandchildren's turn. We heard from Prince William just a few moments ago in a heartfelt statement, which I'd like to read to you. He says, "My grandfather's century of life was defined by service to his country and Commonwealth, to his wife and Queen, and to our family. I feel lucky to have not just had his example to guide me, but his enduring presence well into my own adult life, both through good times and the hardest days. I will always be grateful that my wife had so many years to get to know my grandfather and for the kindness he showed her. I will never take for granted the special memories my children will always have of their great-grandpa coming to collect them in his carriage and seeing for themselves his infectious sense of adventure as well as his mischievous sense of humor. My grandfather was an extraordinary man and part of an extraordinary generation. Catherine and I will continue to do what he would have wanted and will support the Queen in the years ahead. I will miss my grandpa, but I know he would have wanted us to get on with the job." That's Prince William in his statement. Prince William, of course, the future king, with some very kind words, and especially when talking about his children will always having those memories of their great-grandpa coming to collect them with his carriage. And I believe they've released a very sweet photograph to go along with this statement as well. Prince Harry, his brother, Jennifer, we understand, according to local reports here, has arrived in the UK. He arrived here yesterday, we understand, in the afternoon, and should now be in isolation so he can make it on compassionate grounds to his grandfather's funeral on Saturday. But I want to point out that MPs have been called back earlier from their Easter break. They will be in the House of Commons today, not just for one or two statements from the Prime Minister or the Leader of the Opposition. We are talking about a marathon session of tributes, 7.5 hours of tributes by MPs for the Duke of Edinburgh. It sounds like a lot, but it goes to show how significant his passing is to this country.
Yeah, less than 30 seconds, Danielle. A lot of eyes on the fact that Prince Harry is there now, and the expectation that he and his family might be able to start making reparations.
Certainly, a lot of people are hoping that is the case. There is a lot to work on. This is his first time back in London since March of 2020. Yes, a lot of people are hoping that they will be able to mend this fracture, repair the rift between not only Prince Harry and his brother, but the rest of the family as well. They will be walking behind their grandfather's coffin on Saturday. No doubt a lot of people will be thinking about the last time they did that, 1997, for their mother's funeral.
Indeed. So many angles to cover on this. Thanks for your time this morning, Danielle. We'll check back with you later.